Fire in the hole, let's cook a chicken. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my barbecue pit. Today we're going to talk about beer can chicken. I have cooked several beer can chickens over my life, and I've made 3 videos, and I actually did a turkey once too with beer can chicken. And when I first started doing it, I would just take a beer can like this one and set the chicken on top of it and dump out half the beer and fill it back up with barbecue sauce and set the chicken on top and set them on the grill and cook them. And it worked out okay at first, but then there's been some controversies about that. People say, well, not people, but there's a guy named Meathead who runs a website called AmazingRibs.com. I'll put a link in the description. I've actually done one of his recipes once before. I did his last meal ribs. They were very good. Anyway, he says that the paint from the can can leach into the chicken, and also with that much liquid it doesn't really get hot enough to create steam to steam the chicken from the inside. So what's the solution to that? Well, the second chicken I did, I called it wine can chicken. I got one of these beer can roasters and I found a little Pyrex jar that would fit in there, and I filled it with wine and barbecue sauce, and that seemed to work out pretty good. But what I do now for beer can chicken is I take this little jar and I fill it halfway up with beer, which is not a great deal of beer, and I fill it the rest of the way up with barbecue sauce. I'm using a Stubbs Hickory Bourbon barbecue sauce today, which is a really nice barbecue sauce. We'll get it in there, and the beer and the barbecue sauce will dilute the barbecue sauce a bit. I'm not going to fill it all the way up either, just about that much. So what I've got is like a diluted barbecue sauce blend right there, and that Pyrex jar is going to get hot because it takes an hour to cook a chicken. So yeah, that's going to actually work. It's going to actually create steam and steam the chicken from the inside. So let me get my chicken prepped up. Stay tuned. We'll show you how we do that, and then we'll get them on the grill and get them cooking. Stay tuned. Okay, so I got my Yardbird out here, and what I'm going to do, what I always do when I barbecue anything, pat them dry and rub them down with some Sang stir-fry oil. Sorry about the light in here. Anyway, we got to pat them down. We got to coat them with some Sang stir-fry oil. We'll rub that all over him. And that's my binder. That's my go-to binder for everything. I use it for stir-frying. I use it for barbecuing. I'd be lost without Sang stir-fry oil because it's got this beautiful garlic flavor that I just love. I'm going to get that all over my chicken. Then I've got some rub that my friend Rob sent me. This is Big Papa's all-purpose barbecue rub. It's a good rub. We're going to rub this chicken down with it. It's a nice rub. It's got sugar in it, but I'm not too worried about it. It's got pepper, salt, you know, all the essential ingredients for a barbecue rub. And I've got my beer can roaster over there ready to go with that mixture of barbecue sauce and beer in that little Pyrex cup, little Pyrex jar. Yeah, we're going to get him rubbed down real well, and then I'll get him on the fire and I'll show you what that looks like when he's standing up. So stay tuned. Okay, the chicken's on the grill. He's on that what I call my no-can beer can roaster, which is full of barbecue sauce and beer, that Pyrex jar. And it's going to take about an hour to cook him like that. We're going to put the top on that. We'll check him in about 45 minutes. And after an hour, we'll glaze them up with that Stubbs barbecue sauce. And we'll soon be eating beer can chicken. So stay tuned. Alright, my chicken's at about 100 degrees. I'm roasting up some corn as well. I just spun them around about 180 to get some even cooking on them. And there's nothing to do now but keep going. When he gets to about 165 degrees, I'm going to glaze him with some of that barbecue sauce. And then it'll be time to eat chicken and drink beer, so stay tuned. Alright, my chicken's clocking in at 165, so we're going to rub him down with some barbecue sauce. Some of this Stubbs barbecue sauce that I bought. Just give him a nice bath with that. Make a mess all in my grill, but that's okay. I'll clean it up. Let me brush that sauce on him. Get him brushed down with that Stubbs barbecue sauce. Looking like something now, isn't he? Oh yeah. Got him glazed up nice. Oh baby, that's looking like a barbecued chicken, isn't it? Get him nice and glazed up. Oh man. How's that look? Not too shabby, huh? Okay, I think that's going to be the thumbnail right there. And I'm going to get some of that on a plate and get some other stuff, and we'll take a taste and drink a beer. So stay tuned. My beer can chicken is done. I've got myself a nice plate with some corn and some tomato, cucumber, and onion salad I made. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug, star of the show. Here's today's beer. From Tripping Animals, we have Around the Corner Lager. Around the Corner Lager, 5% alcohol by volume. This Tripping Animals is a local brewery here in Fort Lauderdale. I'd love to visit sometime. I have never made it there though. So let's pour out this lager. I'm sure it's going to be good because I've had beers from there before. A couple of them are weird. The Flamingo one was weird, had some weird flavors to it. But we'll pour that out. Tripping Animals Lager. That looks pretty good. That's not a bad looking beer at all. I'm dry. I gotta have a quaff the froth off of this, so let's get with that. Ah, that's excellent. Tripping Animals Around the Corner Lager. And all their labels all have animals on them. Anyway, let me turn the camera around and get some of this food in my mouth. Stay tuned. All right, I got my beer can chicken right here. I got some nice barbecued corn and some salad. I'm gonna get a piece of this chicken in my mouth somehow. I picked out a piece before that I want to grab with my hand. Here's a piece of breast meat slathered in barbecue sauce. I'm getting it all over my fingers, but I don't care. I don't care. Look at that. Let's get that. Let's eat that. Mmm. 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 I need a napkin. Ah, that's delicious. It's so, let me fix this. It's so moist, I can't tell you. And I got some nice corn here. Some nice corn on the cob. Oh, I love corn on the cob. Mm. Absolutely delicious. Babies, if you can, I don't know if you can or not, get a beer can roaster like the one I have. Find a Pyrex jar that fits in it. Instead of cooking your chicken on a beer can, cook your chicken on that rig that I've rigged up with some barbecue sauce. Oh, that barbecue sauce is excellent. That Stubbs barbecue sauce. I need a drink. Mm. The chicken is amazing. I gotta tell you. I can't wait to get another piece in my mouth. I need to get a piece over here. Piece of this thigh, I think. Thigh meat. I like thigh meat, dark meat. Oh, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. You gotta try this. If you've never had beer can chicken, you gotta give this a shot. And you know what I always say? I always say, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up in the iCard and visit my friend Rob. Rob's the guy who sent me that rub, that Big Papa's rub. And in the description, I'll have a, excuse me. I inhaled some corn because I love it. Anyway, in the description, I'll put a link to Amazing Ribs, and you can read all about the controversy of beer can chicken. I'll put another link to Big Papa's Rubs if I can find one, to his e-store. And in the iCard, you can visit my friend Rob, the poor guy. Go check him out. That guy's, he's got more grills now than you can shake a stick at. He just got a new Monument grill. He's got 2 pizza ovens. I can't even count all the grills he's had. When he first started out, the name of his channel was Poor Guy with the Blackstone. But now he's got so many grills, he had to change the name of the channel. Anyway, babies, that's my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer, and this beer is excellent. All right, baby. See you next week. Bye.